Hey, so at the request of one Auth-Right, I am going to discuss morality. Now, I don't normally discuss morality. Morality does not take a center in my work, not even in my writing. And there's a reason for that, and we'll get into the reason for that when we discuss this topic, after I've discussed a couple of things. So, first off, I have a unique perspective because I believe there is objective morality, and yet I also balance it with relativism because there is a bit of both, I believe. um, so, I have a unique perspective because I came from a chaos magic and libertarian background. And yet I am also a bit of a hermeticist. So I have both of these perspectives ingrained into me. Um, Now, what is morality? First of all, um, being a chaos magician, you bounce around different systems. You study a lot of different systems, and what you see is that different groups have different ideas about what is moral and what the reasons for morality are. So, uh, you do see that there is a broad range of conceptualization about morality. Um, but you do see some common threads as well. There are some common threads. And there's a reason for those common threads. Now, the libertarian perspective has an explanation for the commonalities between these different concepts of morality. um, so the libertarian says that it is selfish that these objective morals exist. Essentially, what it is that you you want to be left alone. You don't want people to steal your stuff. You don't want people to kill you. You don't want people to assault you. And so you don't do these things to other people. Do not do unto others as you would not have done unto you. That is the libertarian morality. And in some cases, that appears to be what people are following. Now, when you really get into it, these different moral systems, they don't exist for the sake of themselves. Every moral system exists for the purpose of some end goal. The Christian morality exists because believers believe that they want that heaven exists and they want to get into heaven. So they follow this morality in hopes that they will get into heaven. Christian nationalism takes it a step further and says that these practices create peace and prosperity in the society, and so should be forced on people. Now, generally, now there are other goals that you can have as well, but generally, people have a goal that they seek to achieve, and they have policies that they follow in order to achieve that goal. This is politics, by the way. However, politics deals mostly with policy and not so much with end goals. What I do is I focus on the end goal. If we can agree on the end goal, we can have a discussion about the policy. Now, morality is policy. Morality is policy. Understood through this lens, policy is the rules implemented to obtain the end goal. And so policy is debatable. The end goal is also debatable, but we tend to agree on the end goal. Most people agree that a peaceful, prosperous society is the end goal. The only people who really disagree with that are leftists. They don't care about peace or prosperity. They just want egalitarianism. And of course, if you look at what happened in the Soviet Union, yeah, especially under Lenin, that was terrible. It was monstrous. The morality there completely dissipated. So if you have a different end goal than someone else, you are going to have different policies. You are going to have different morality, and you are not going to be able to agree on anything. If you can agree on the end goal, you can disagree on the policies to get there, or you can agree on the policies to get there. You can have discussion and debate about what policies are best. So morality is then debatable. And however, when we are debating morality, we are looking at the objective facts of what works best to achieve this end goal. And there is an objective truth about that. So even though we can disagree, we still can look at the same thing and be like, oh, that is true, this is false. And for example, we don't want a society where murder is commonplace. So we stigmatize murder. We punish murderers. That is an objective thing. If you don't punish the murderers, people are going to just murder and get away with it all the time. Or they will murder and be killed by the lynch mob, or people will form lynch mobs and murder people and use murder as a justification even when it never actually happened. That's why we instill law and order. We don't want people just doing whatever they feel like without any restriction. So in the sense that we can have different goals and have disagreements about the ways to achieve those goals, morality is relative. However, in the sense that there is an objective truth, there is an objective reality, and therefore there is apparently only one true way to achieve the goal. That is the way in which morality is objective. So I hope this was a bit enlightening for people. I hope I did a good job explaining myself and not repeating myself too often. Now, in the description, there should be a link to something, and here's the thing. If you want to support me, if you like this video, like it, subscribe. But there's also a link to Ko-Fi in the description, because I've decided that I want to allow people to have that option. If you want to help me out, please consider donating to my Ko-Fi. Thank you for watching. Peace.